Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bulls going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. On the mound for the Reds, Andrew Abbott. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And there's one down. Willie Mays digging in now.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. No throw, and they don't get the out.
All over that one right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Colson Montgomery in the box now. Takes strike one. There goes the runner. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Inside, 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
There's a swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Goes down looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Mays rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Got it back.
The new pitcher in the game, Alexis Diaz.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And a foul ball. Betts stands at second with two gone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. Betts scores. And they take a two-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Runner at second, two down. On the ground to first, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and Verdugo is set down. That ends the... Back here at Great American Ballpark, getting the nod on the mound, Kumar Rocker.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines.
The right fielder, Reese Hines.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Hines getting to start in right. 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And there's a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Sam Mole.
Just trying
Now
to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen
Number
can give their
50.
players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mole.
Pete Alonso, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for
0-1.
strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. Next offering
Ball.
misses. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Here's Rafael Devers. Pitch
That's the
misses
ball.
inside, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Reds,
for the Reds, Brandon Williamson.
number 55.
So the lineup flips over.
Brandon
Now batting Jaron Duran.
Williamson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fraley settles under it and makes the catch. And there's two down.
Two
out, space is empty. Willie Mays, the next to hit. A single and a run scored and a walk. Oh, and that liner got him. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Tyler Stevenson.
Now pitching,
Felix Bautista on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the first offering is not close. And it's fouled away.
If I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The next offering misses. And the count now even up. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Alonso makes the grab, one down.
Batting fifth.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Swinging a foul out of play. One out, bases empty. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Ball.
That one off the mark. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. And first offering is fouled off. And that misses off the outside edge. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jamer Candelario stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit it.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Scott Barlow. And now the DH, Colson Montgomery. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Scott Barlow.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Hee-haw!
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Friedl settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Mookie Betts. A double and a run now scored his first time up.
Mookie Betts.
Just missed. Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Zips it across, and Betts is gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Marcus Semien. Doubled his first time up. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. And here is Alex Verdugo. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at-bat to finish this off.
Ball.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball one there.
1-1.
That one finds the zone. 1-2.
1-2.
And downstairs.
That's down.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
3.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. That clips the corner.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Now Matt McClain struck out swinging his first time. That one is upstairs.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Chapman is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better.
to you live from Southern California. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Jack Kachanowicz. What do you look for here?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. So digging in, Willie Mays.
Number 24.
Kachanowicz, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And that one almost hit him. Got it. 2 down. So now here's the DH, Colson Montgomery. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, our starting pitcher in this one, Roger Clemens.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That's shortstop.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Mike Trout. There's the strike.
0-1.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Here's Mookie now.
Mookie Betts.
Kachanowicz back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Grounds one to short. Neto tosses across the first, and Betts is set down. Here is Marcus Semien.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Late swing, fouled off. Now the 0-1. And that's too high. And that's down and away. And fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Alex Verdugo. First pitch misses. Ball. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Darno collects, fires to first. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Eric Gagne. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. And 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. And it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
And now Yohan Moncada.
Moncada.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Jansen.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering is down low. Now 1 missed.
2-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Rafael Devers up to hit. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Jansen with a move to first. De La Cruz back in on a dive.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Now here is Drake Baldwin. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. One out and a runner at second. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rip, but it curls foul. And that is out of play. That's down and in. A slider missed. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Now into the ball game on defense, Ellie De La Cruz. He's the new third baseman. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Yuki Matsui.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
Here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Fastball for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the Angels' leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Ball
No, that
one.
missed. That's a ball.
Late swing fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. That's to third. To first. Angels retired 1-2-3.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels,
and now on the mound to start the fourth.
number 44.
So digging in,
Yeah.
Willie Mays. Struck out swinging his first time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Strike two.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Hammered on a line, base hit. Durant headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long.
There goes Willie. Pitch misses
1-0.
inside. Safe at second with a stolen base. That one at triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Ball.
In the air out to center. Moniak on the move. Got it. Nice grab. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the air, center field. Moniak settles under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
On the mound now, Jose Quijada.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the batter now, Alex Verdugo.
1 ball, no
that
strikes.
one's upstairs, ball one. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go,
And
bottom
leading up
four.
for
Now
the
the number
Angels,
2 hitter,
that's shortstop.
Zach Neto. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up. He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Durant under this one. Puts it away for the out. Here's Trout. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Tying run at the plate. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In there. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that clips the inside corner. And a count 1-2. Clase is just one strike away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Willie Mays digging in now. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Ball one there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. Duran at second with nobody out. That's too low. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Around third. He will score and they take the lead. The throw to second is offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now it's going to be Colson Montgomery. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
John Armstrong.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Carter makes the play, and there are 2 down. Now it's Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to score.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Higashioka up with it. To first. He's in there. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Alex Verdugo. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That should get the dugout going. It's 4-0. Here's Pete Alonso.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's a full count. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4. Back at Globe Life Field. And on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga.
The second baseman,
try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Up the middle. Bats up with it. The throw to first. And Semien is out. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Now a blooper back behind short. And it drops in.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
So Sieg suffers the strikeout. Here's
fourth,
Josh Young.
The third baseman, Josh Young.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the
pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hobie Milner. And here is Devers. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. Milner fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Baldwin over at first with 1 away. Strike 2. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. Doubled his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Pitching change here, Joe Kelly.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that
Ball, that's
just
out.
misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Duran snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Josh Smith in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That one at triple digits.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball out to center field. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's two away. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Baldwin down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Montgomery, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Langford makes the grab, one away. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP in their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Simeon.
Simeon, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that's a strike. And that one is downstairs, 2-2. Good eye in that spot. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back in Arlington. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
New pitcher on here, Felix Bautista. Bautista in his fourth year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And El Bumby is kept in check with the K. Evan Carter digs in now. And that one clips the corner. And he blows that one by him at 100.
No ball,
Yeah, I don't
2
think
strikes.
anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
Last
second
chance
baseman,
now for the
Marcus.
Rangers. Here is Marcus Semien.
Semien.
He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. Bautista is just 1 strike away.
That's a ball.
Good eye right there.
Really
1 ball,
good
2 strikes,
slider.
count.
He's up there just hoping that it in.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's 2-5. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Tobias Myers.
The left fielder, Jared.
Oh, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And it hits the fence. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Willie Mays. Fought off foul. Out to short. Tosses to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Next to hit, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Took him out. Throws to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Chorio has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. Back here in Milwaukee, today's starting pitcher, Roger Clemens.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swing and a ground ball. One up, one down. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
The right fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Batting third.
And now it's William Contreras. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Out there to center. Mays on his horse. Reaching down and makes the grab. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Trevor McGill. Here is Marcus Semien.
Trevor McGill.
Fouled off. He was late.
One and one.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Contreras down to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Alex Verdugo. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe, he beats it.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Seiya Suzuki. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Up and in, 1-0. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Suzuki leads off second with one gone in the inning. Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Brian Hudson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Pinch hitter coming on, Ellie De La Cruz. A critical at bat in this game for him. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Drake Baldwin. The next to hit takes low for a ball. Runners at first and second with one gone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And another ball.
Outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. One out. Runners at first and second. That clips the corner. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Duran in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's the third. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. Now into the game, Seiya Suzuki. He takes over in right. Also entering the game, Ellie De La Cruz. He's the new third baseman. Here's Yelich at the dish. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Aroldis Chapman. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The other way. Whips it across. Yelich is out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chapman now 1-run game. Outside corner, got him looking.
Batting six.
This is
the
Bryce
second baseman,
Terang.
Right. Terang.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Abner Uribe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Number
quality
45.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. Uribe goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Off the plate,
That's
ball
off
one.
the inside corner. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Colson Montgomery.
Now batting.
0 for 1 so
Designated
far.
hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Slapped foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner, and it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him
Ball
up.
1.
Simeon stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Two balls, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. This one in the air, right field. Mitchell gets under it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Joseph or Emmanuel Clase, on to try and close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. There's the strike.
0-2.
Called out on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Blake Perkins will hit next. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And it's fouled off. And the righty deals. That misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
That one just missing inside. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting none.
So last chance for the Brewers. And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls. But
swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The Brewers down to their final strike. Up the middle, Simeon. On to first, ball game.
So much rides on each and every at bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing and some great pitching to come away with a quick 1-0 win.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. just about ready to go. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What do we have on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Duran leads off second with nobody out. A little out front there as he swings through it. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He powers that one out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. Colson Montgomery getting ready to hit. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That's in there, and the count 1-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Two on the way. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that's a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jake Bird.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mookie Betts now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses. And the runner holds.
The second
now it's Marcus Semien. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Marcus Semien goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. Here's Alex Verdugo. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in, and that extends the inning.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Devers now. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball. Back here in Denver. And on the hill in this one, Clay Buchholz. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's down and in. Ground ball, Alonso. He'll do it himself. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard.
Hilliard.
First pitch, not close. 1 out, bases empty. Out to center. Mays in pursuit. And there's 2 away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar.
First offering, and it just misses. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. In the air to left, down the line. Duran on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Lucas Gilbreth.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting
Jarren Duran. Singled and scored his first time. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. Baldwin on at first. Nobody out.
Hey.
Out towards right center field. Doyle sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. So a man aboard. Willie Mays digging in now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Here's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And now Colson Montgomery. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. So now a pinch hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the second. Here's Colorado's DH, Michael Toglia. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. So a lefty out of the pen, Yuki Matsui.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Late on that fastball.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's inside.
Inside, ball 2.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 2-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one down the line. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tyro Estrada in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Pitching for the
We're back to
Rockies.
start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound,
38.
Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out. Here is Marcus Semien. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. Vodnik, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is outside. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1.
Alex Verdugo.
And that drops in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Betts at first, 1 gone. Inside, 2-2. And that one hit to first, and a foul ball. And they'll do it again. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Seth Halverson. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
up,
here's
for
Nolan
the Rockies,
Jones.
The right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Matsui back to work. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So a man at first.
The catcher,
Jacob Stallings now.
Stallings. Now pitching.
Joe Kelly coming in.
Well, the leadoff
Kelly.
man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And first offering is fouled off. Kelly ready to fire now.
Ball,
Pitch
inside.
misses, and now it's even 1-1. Just
Ball 2.
missed. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Got him swinging. Here's the left
Now
fielder,
batting,
Sam
the
Hilliard.
left fielder,
He's 0 for
Sam
1.
Hilliard.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, in this situation with
the count.
runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Just missed. Runners at first and second with one gone. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. And he's back
1 ball,
in safely.
2 strikes.
Next one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. Rockies down to their final
Now
out.
batting, the shortstop.
So 2 down now,
Ezekiel.
and here is Ezekiel Tovar. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.